When you're playing D&D, you'll often have to make saving throws. These are moments of overcoming or succumbing. However, in streamed games, they might be used differently. Here's an example of Brennan Lee Mulligan as the GM for Dimension 20, illustrating what I'd call in improv a prompt to escalate.
Outside, then rocks, then us. So we're good.
She sighs deeply. Gerard, they build castles like this for a lot of reasons. And I think, you notice a fly flying. They build castles like this for a lot of reasons. You have heard of what now befalls all of the realms. Giants striding in the land, witches, terrible storms, creatures of the sea.
Flies in the banquet hall.
Is that where you thought I was going?
Can we get rid of the fly? Would that be okay?
It's a fly. It's a fly. Give me a charisma saving throw.
12.
12? The fly comes right in the target zone. It's right there.
Just super like, trying to grab.
Ah!
Did you see that? Okay. There's been some things going on with me. I've been a bit distracted as well. Do you remember when we met and I was a frog?
Prompts to escalate are meant to take a scene to the next level before the tension or joke of the scene pops like a bubble. And that ending moment where it pops is often called the button of the scene, where it's time to end it. In this example, you can see that Brennan asked for a saving throw, and the player rolled very well, especially for what is essentially just a flaw of their character, and yet something still happened to them. I don't actually think there was a difference between a pass or a fail on this saving throw. It was Brennan, in the format of D&D, prompting the player to play out that flaw with whatever he put in front of them. It's a storytelling trigger in that moment, not an actual game moment like we're used to in our own games where we're actually trying to resist things and hope for the best from our characters. I do not recommend this in actual D&D games that aren't on a stream or being publicly broadcast. I say that because in real D&D games, doing this as the DM will make players think that the saving throws don't matter or there's a foregone conclusion. And that's bad for you as the DM because you operate on trust and fairness. So if the players don't think they're getting that from you, they will disengage. Even if you're improvising in D&D, you are not playing an improv game like Dimension 20 is. But if you like that prompt to escalate and you want to work that into your game with your players, you should just find something else to be your prompt. You could be subtle like Brennan and just say there's a fly suddenly flying in front of your face and see if the player latches onto it. But if they don't, you could prompt them and say, I think this is a good moment for your flaw to be exercised. Let's spend a moment with that. And if they do, give them inspiration. If you do this just once, players will catch on that you will reward inspiration to people who play out their flaws, and they'll see that you're willing to prompt them. What do you think about using a prompt to escalate in your games? What do you think about using saving throws as your prompt to escalate? If this was interesting to you, I have 17 improv tips to help you and anyone in your group to roleplay better and have more fun. You can check out that video right here.